Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to show you how I did my makeup in middle school and high school. It was a total nightmare and I'm embarrassed to show my face on the internet. So I don't even know what else to say except for that it was a disaster. So let's just get into it. This is gonna be a nightmare. Alright, so in middle school, my makeup routine and in high school was the same basically. It was a disaster. I didn't know what I was doing in makeup. I didn't have a lot of money. I didn't have my own job, so my parents were buying my makeup, and I was limited to whatever really was at Walmart. So I had no clue. We didn't have YouTube, we didn't have Instagram, we didn't have even Facebook, and I didn't have any guidance in what I needed to do, so I took my inspiration from 17 magazine and other things like that. I definitely didn't have any social media. So the first thing I did every morning, well, first of all, this shirt I actually had in the beginning of high school, so like ninth grade-ish. It's just like a Mac Miller t-shirt. My best friend has the same one but in red, and he would never wear it on the same day of school as me. He like made sure we weren't matching. So the first thing I did in the morning was my hair, and I had long hair back then, but it was parted in the middle. Oh my god, okay. So this is how my hair was parted, and every single day, no matter what, rain, shine, didn't matter, I had my hair in two ponytails. So this continued well into my high school career, which is probably why I had 7 friends in high school, and nobody would talk to me, and I don't blame them. I wouldn't have talked to me either. So what I did if I was feeling fancy that day was I would put 3 braids in my hair and connect them to the ponytail. So we're gonna get that going. Oh my god. I see these videos all over YouTube and it makes me feel less bad about myself because everybody else had a disaster of a time too. I feel like people that are in high school now or in middle school now have so much inspiration to draw off of. They have so many places to go where they can get guidance to what to do and what to wear. And my style in middle school and high school was a disaster as well. I went to a private school for elementary school, so when I did transfer to the public schools, I didn't know anything. I didn't know what was cool. I didn't know what to wear. So I would wear a lot of like band t-shirts, or I would wear like those Aeropostale like matching sweatshirt, sweatpants type of stuff. Oh my god, it was so bad. And every single morning I got up and did this. I did my hair like this. These 3 braids thing, that was only for a special occasion. I don't know what counted as special occasions in school. So I didn't have somebody to kind of guide me and help a sister out. Oh my god. And my ponytail holders, my hair ties, never matched. I always like wanted them to match, but they never did. Because I live in a house of 3 girls and my mother, so there was no way we were keeping track of hair ties. In middle school, the only song I would listen to was Aaron Carter's Aaron's Party Come Get It. That was like the only thing I would ever listen to, and the song made him sound like he was just this like rebel kid throwing a party, but he was like really just as old as I was, or I think he's older than I am, but not by much. And I just felt like, oh, he's so cool, having a party when his parents are out. So I just listened to that song obsessively over and over and over. Let me know what your guys' #1 song of the early 2000s was. And I would always take the braid out once it reached the ponytail. Like, I wouldn't continue the braid down the ponytail. And I always had to make sure that, like, my 2 hair ties were at least on the same place in my head. I look like the Swiss Miss girl. Okay, so this was the hairstyle of the fancy middle school days when I felt fancy and did the braids. So the first thing I did was put my foundation on. And after I washed my face in the morning, I didn't use a toner, didn't use moisturizer, didn't use any sort of, oh my god, open. I didn't use any sort of skincare at all. So no wonder. My face was a disaster in high school. I had acne all through middle school and high school, but it was really concentrated on my cheeks. I'm going to make a whole video of like my acne story and stuff like that, but it was just really right here, and I had the hardest time covering it up. And I didn't know how to cover it up. I didn't know any techniques, nothing. So I had this Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse foundation. This is what I wore all through mostly high school, but I did start using this in 8th grade. And they didn't have, back then, they didn't have a shade that matched me. So the lightest shade back then was the shade number 2 now. So this is called Ivory, Classic Ivory, Light 2. So this was the lightest shade back then, but now they have since added a porcelain shade. So there was no such thing as primer. I didn't have a face primer. I didn't even know what it was. I don't know if they even existed back then, probably. But no eye primer, no face primer, nothing. So I just put foundation on over my dry, unmoisturized skin. And obviously it looked terrible, as you're going to see. So I went in just with like my finger. I haven't used this product since, ew, oh god, I haven't used this product since like middle school. So not only did the shade not match me, but I put it on with my fingers and it wasn't blended. And it just looked so bad. So I would just like rub this stuff all over my face like I was putting on moisturizer. I didn't like go blend it. Nothing. I just kind of like slapped it on. Oh my god. Alright, that's what I did. Just kind of slapped it on there. I didn't blend it down my neck. And then, like, when I had, like, right now I have acne spots and stuff coming through, I would just put on more foundation. Because I didn't have a concealer. I didn't know what concealer was. This foundation feels really not pleasant on my skin. It feels very, like, oily, but it's probably because I don't have a primer on. Okay, so here is my foundation. It does not match my neck. It's not covering anything. Oh my god, this is a nightmare already. Okay, so like I said, I didn't have concealer. So now I didn't, and nor did I use a face powder. This was just how it is. So next I did my eyes, and that in itself is a nightmare. So in middle school and high school, I didn't have a lot of money, like I said. I wasn't buying my own makeup, so we were on a tight budget. And Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen came out with a cosmetic line that they sold at Walmart. So since I didn't have a lot of options, a lot of money, I had to pick like one product that really did everything for me. So that was their all over shimmer stick. I'll show a picture of it. And I used that everywhere. So obviously I don't sell those anymore. I did find them on eBay, but they're like expensive and I don't know how they've got to be expired. There's no way they're not. So the closest thing I found is the Maybelline Color Tattoo stick. And this is in the color Pink Parfait. This is spot on to the color that I had in the Mary-Kate and Ashley stick. So what I would do with this is, again, no primer, no eye primer, didn't even know what that was. I would put this from my lash line all the way up to my eyebrow. So my whole eye, literally up to my eyebrow, would be this shimmery, icy pink. Oh my god, no. And like I said, I didn't have anybody to tell me that this looked bad. I mean, I'm sure my parents saw me and were like, you shouldn't probably have eyeshadow up to your eyebrow. But nobody told me. So, literally all the way up to there. So, I was a sparkly pink goddess. And then, since we're doing the fancy day, hence the braids, on fancy days, I would take this same color and put it under my lower lash line. all the way under there and like connect it to the top. Oh Lord. Just all the way around. So, like I said, this stick, the Mary-Kate and Ashley stick, was marketed as an all-over stick. Eyes, lips, cheeks, whatever you want to do with it. So that's what I did with it. I usually didn't wear blush on a day-to-day basis. I didn't own a blush, and so I just used this. So, oh my god, I'm gonna break out, I know it. So I would draw this on my face and just kind of like tap it a couple times and be done. I wouldn't blend it. I didn't have brushes. I didn't have any of the necessary tools. And the Mary Kate and Ashley stick, I do have to say, was a lot less creamy and blendable than these Maybelline ones. So I would just kind of like blend that into my cheeks. And then to top it all off, I would put it on my lips. Oh god, no. This smells funny. Now that I've got it so close to my mouth, I can smell it. Okay, this, no joke. This is exactly how I looked. I had the frosty pink everything going on. So I did do eyeliner. This is the Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof eyeliner. The one that I used was the Almay. They had their Exact Eyelights collection where you just picked like your eye color and there's a whole line of cosmetics like geared towards your eye color. So mine was just a black eyeliner, but it had like a green glittery flecks in it. So what I would do is I would just like line the top part here. Just kind of haphazardly, like, again, didn't blend it, didn't know what I was doing. And then what I would do is I would line my lower lash line, and I got inspired for this particular eyeliner look from Gilmore Girls. It looked like the main character from Gilmore Girls had only like half of her lower lash line lined, and I saw that and I was like, I need to do that. So I would start from the outer corner here and just line that. Just that. Didn't blend it, didn't bring it to the other end of my eye, nothing. So then I would kind of like connect. I wouldn't wing. I couldn't wing. It wasn't a wing kind of day. And I would just kind of connect them at the edges. So they're just halfway. And then make sure that sucker is connected at the end. Oh, God. Yeah, that's it. And then I would take mascara. I used an Almay mascara, again from that Exact Eyelights collection, and it was a green mascara. I don't have green mascara. I don't know where to buy green mascara. So this is the Almay One Coat Thickening Mascara that I really like. And I would go nuts with this mascara. I would use like 100 coats of mascara on my eyes. Holy crap, I'm looking at my face up close. This is so bad. Oh my god. I had a boyfriend in high school. I had like the same boyfriend for most of high school. I feel bad for him that he had to see me in this makeup. So I'd put the mascara, I would load it up on my top lashes, and then I would put it on my bottom lashes too. So then during the day it would just smudge all over the place. And that's it. I didn't use bronzer, I didn't use setting spray, I didn't use literally anything after that. And then I wouldn't take the lipstick with me to school. My parents wouldn't let me take it. So if this like frosty early 2000s mess wore off, I was doomed. I didn't have anything. So here's an up close look at my, oh, what is it, my, I'm gonna leave that because there was always some sort of disaster on my face in middle school. So that was it. Lining half the lower lash line. Oh, and no brows. No brows. I didn't touch my eyebrows. I didn't wax them, pluck them, get them done. Nothing. I didn't fill them in. Literally, they just looked like this. And I have blonde eyebrows, so when I have like this whole face of makeup on, it looks like I don't even have eyebrows. So this is it. This is the masterpiece that was early 2000s Marissa. And I wore this every day. Religiously, this was my makeup look. The only thing I ever switched up was if I got a different color of the shimmer sticks, which was just like either a darker pink or like a lighter pink. So there we have it, guys. I need to go wash my face off, but I've definitely this was a journey. This was something else. So, if you like this kind of video, give me a thumbs up. Let me know down below in the comments what your product of the early 2000s was and your makeup disaster. If it was anywhere close to mine. Look at this. I look fancy. I thought I looked like hot shit. I thought that I was like the coolest thing. Clearly I wasn't. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.